Welcome back to Zip Tie Garage. Today we're going to be replacing a camshaft on a, I don't know, like a 2020 Briggs Stratton, 19.5 horsepower. I had a parts motor. I bought it blown up out of that Craftsman over there. It had a good compression switch on the cam. At least I think it's the same motor. It looks identical. So I put a Mikuni carburetor on this, spun it way too fast, and blew that decompression release off. So it'll turn over, but then it'll just go and stop. So I gotta take the motor out, take the case apart. I gotta basically do that to it, and put a new cam in it. So I'm gonna get you guys on a time lapse and get this motor out. The motor out. Now it's just flipping it over, replacing the cam, and putting it back in the rig. So I guess another time lapse of tearing it down. Since it's just tearing into it, I might as well just not time lapse it and bore you to death. So very easy. I'm gonna try keep all the oil in the jar. I don't know. So probably oil locker or something. So all I need is a 13 mil, I think an 8 mil. Take the oil pump apart. So goes the oil pump right off the cam. So I'm just gonna pull this apart, and at the end we're gonna pull the oil pump cover off and do that. Line that up. I already had this motor apart one time, cleaning all the metal out of it, so nothing should be seized. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is for my brother's derby motor, but it's for my motor, so I'll probably post a video about the derby, so. Okay. That's the governor, which I don't use, so yeah. Well, that's pretty nice. Oh boy. Okay. Get this out of the way. I'll probably leave this out, but I don't know if I am, so. Alright. Looks. This is 776. This is 545. Don't care, so guess I'm putting it in. Watch, it's a hotter cam. She runs like a scolded feline. So just need to turn it over. So get on the decompression stroke. Can't see nothing. So since there's oil in it. Alright, let me get that cam load. Okay. We'll be back. Yeah, that one has the Delito mod for the compression release. Okay. That's how it should look. That's how it looks. So, I guess I gotta time it, which there's timing mark right there, time mark on the gear. So just gotta spin it over till it gets timed, line up the oil pump, and put her back in. All the metal I got out of the motor and this piece. So you can tell it's been running in there for a while because look how beat up that is. This was running probably for like half an hour in a derby, just straight, full throttle, wide open. And my brother won with it. But my other brothers, shut off and his tire got popped and my bumper fell off. So I reinforced bumper. Video will be out about all that. So alright, let's get this cam slapped in, and yeah. Alright, cam fits. Both timing marks, if you can see them. Right there. My phone's crap for videoing. But those two timing marks are lined up. Oil pump, when you put that all back together, you gotta take the cover off of that, because I remember this doing it. You gotta take the cover off of that, line up the oil pump, and it should be good. So, all I have to do put the governor back in, I think, like that. So, yep. Alright, this is, in my opinion, the tricky part, because I'm just gonna look in here real quick, make sure there's no metal, like there is. Whatever that is. And the oil pump. Ooh. There's metal and plastic and you name it in this motor. That stuff's not metal, so I'm not gonna worry about that stuff. So don't care putting it back in. And gotta get 8mm on the impact. I think you do this. You don't need a different gasket on the motor. Don't worry about it. Okay, yep. I'll get you guys in here once I get it set down on it. So, it goes like this. Set down on it. Go on your home, please go on your home. I gotta fix this gasket. Go on your home. Now you want to go on your home. Okay. Alright. So, timing. If I don't. That's what you would call your oil pickup, oil pump rod. So we'll get that cleaned off because I kind of forgot that. So just clean it off as you want, and doesn't matter which one goes on the cam. They're probably just the same, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. So that one goes in there, and that one goes in there too. So it doesn't really matter. Mother effer. Well, that little pin I was saying, I dropped it. It's right there. Let's get the Magneto. Mother effer doesn't fit. I need 2 hands, but I got one right now. I want to do that. Okay, I gotta set this down. I'll get back with you when it's reset up. Okay, I got it. I had to do the old chopsticks with the old screwdrivers to get it out of some crevice in the old motor. So she's ready for assembly again, of course. Okay. Again, going your home. Not yet. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Bang. Alright, all seated. Good engagement. Alright, I'm just gonna give it a little left tap, tap, tap. Just make sure everything's seated. Alright, now, talking about torque specs. I run them down like this, crisscross. Well, totally forgot the effing oil pump cover. We'll get that on. You don't need another O-ring on it. It'll seal. Just put a little dirt on it. We'll go over those with a ratchet, but for now, don't care. But for torque specs for these, run them all down, crisscross, applesauce, bullshite, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, all that good stuff. Alright, now, this Bauer impact has settings. That's 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to put it on 1, go all around. Not 2. Okay, now I'm going to go grab the ratchet. Because I don't trust impacts for doing this stuff, so I'm just gonna torque. Here my shoulder pop does a click for the torque spec. And if you break one of these off, just tighten the other ones a little bit more. You know. I would torque these, but I really don't care. So and these are little 8mm, so those don't have to be torqued on. So alright, and the motor's done. So that's basically it. Put time lapse of putting it in the tractor now. It's all back in the rig, so now it's just hooking up the throttle cable, gas line, crossing our fingers, and it runs like a dream. So I'm gonna go show my brothers these part numbers out of the motor and get the old trusty key over here and jump it off of that. Guys, we got the governor working. That's how it should be. It should be springified, because once the motor starts, it creates vacuum, go like that. So let me get you guys set up. I did spin over the motor 360 degrees, make sure the cam and everything was good, so, and it wasn't hydraulic, so that was good. So let me get a battery and start it. Okay, got the Kia, got jumper cables. So since these derby motors don't have any electric system, so we just start them like this. Just run it out the frame. Now this side, yeah. There. Check the oil. We didn't lose any profit in that whole change. So cross our fingers, cross our toes. It works. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm gonna give it a shot at ether. It works, so happy about that. With the ether, and let's try it. excess oil that I spilled, that the oil leaked by the ring, so I was just burning that off. But it works, so that's how you change a camshaft in a, I don't know, 2020, 22, I think, motor. Got it on a newer Craftsman. 2022 motor. How to replace a cam. So, hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe down below, and I should be posting more, so